Good day, everyone. My name is William Appaw, and I'm presenting on the topic Approaches to Minimizing Aflatoxin Contamination in the Field during Drying in Storage in Southern Ghana. Baba and his wife are sustenance peanut farmers, and together with farmers across the country, form 95% of the key stakeholders involved in the peanut production value chain. They are involved in the field preparation and also post-harvest activities such as drying and storage. And these peanuts from the village level enter into both the industrial and consumer markets. However, high levels of aflatoxin has been detected in peanuts coming from the village level into the consumer market. And this is due to poor management both on the field and also during post-harvest. And these high levels of aflatoxin has both economic and health impact on farmers and livestock. Ghana currently exports less than 20% of the peanut produced in the country due to aflatoxin contamination. The best solution is to ensure that peanuts coming from the village level into the consumer market are aflatoxin safe. However, efforts to mitigate aflatoxin over the years has focused on individual units of the peanut production value chain instead of seeing it as an interdependent linked chain where what happens in one stage affects what happens in the next stage. So based on this premise, the Peanut Innovative Lab proposed to find solutions to help mitigate aflatoxin. And these were based on two main pillars. That in order to solve the aflatoxin problem, there is the need for combination of sustainable and cost-effective methods. And these methods or solution should be easy to use and adaptable by farmers and traders because they form 95% of stakeholders in the production value chain. As such, cucumber variety, which is one of the commonest varieties you can find in Ghana, was planted in two planting villages, Drobonso and Ajura in the Ashanti region of Ghana, using a 2x2 factorial design. Farmers were asked to manage two plots, one for the improved practices and also for the traditional farmer practice. For the improved practices, we applied oyster shells as a natural source of calcium and also application of a high local potash soap solution at the flowering stage to control Aphis, which is a vector for virus and disease. And the field was weeded twice. So this is the experimental design which was used. So from the field production, we went into drying stage and also the storage stage. At the drying stage, we used either the tarpaulin or the bare ground. And for the storage stage, we used the hermetic bags or the polysacks. Those in green boxes were the improved practices, and those which are in the red boxes are the traditional practices. These are pictures from the experiment which was conducted, showing the field experiments, the drying stage, and also the storage stage, both in hermetic bags and also in polysacks. There was an increase in pod yield from the improved fields as compared to the farmer fields, with an increase of 25 to 35%. We also observed a lower aflatoxin concentration in the improved field as compared to the farmer's field. Using the improved drying methods, recorded an aflatoxin value of 9 parts per billion as compared to the farmer's practice of 150 parts per billion. What was observed at the drying stage was, irrespective of the field management which was used, using the improved method of drying, which is on tarpaulin, reduced aflatoxin significantly as compared to drying on the bare floor. At storage, the farmer's practice recorded a high aflatoxin value of 800 plus parts per billion as compared to using the improved practices, which was 18 parts per billion. And from the table, it can be observed that based on the combination that you used, you had different aflatoxins results, which reinforces the need for continuous improvement of aflatoxin management along the value chain and not just as individual units. These are pictures of the two extremes showing a high quality peanut kernel after adequate drying and good storage as compared to poor drying prior to a bad storage condition. Based on the success from the trials that we did, going forward, the idea is to have a high quality aflatoxin safe peanut production pack for farmers, and this will involve high quality plantain seeds, oyster shells as a source of organic calcium, tarpaulin for drying, then moisture and aflatoxin strips for quality assurance, and also storage using hermetic bags such as the Grain Pro bags or otherwise. And the concept is to make this the standard peanut production pack for farmers in the country and also possibly in the subcontinent. Comparing the idea of a production pack to what is existing in the system, the production pack ensures good management across the value chain as compared to what we already have, which focuses on just individual sections of the value chain. And this idea was selected as one of the top 6 ideas to help mitigate aflatoxin in the food value chain at the World Congress of Food Science and Technology in 2018. Currently, what we are doing as the Peanut Innovative Lab is to scale up and test these ideas in other peanut farming communities. And after successful testing, we hope to further educate farmers across the country about this idea of a peanut production pack and possibly to be adapted as the standard peanut production pack in the country. Going forward, the idea is to still use science and technology to develop the peanut production pack, which will be distributed to farmers using existing distribution lines such as the Ministry of Agric, MOFA, and NGOs to smallholder farmers to help them to continuously and consistently produce high, safe aflatoxin peanuts for both the industry and also for consumer use, thereby giving the farmers value for money and they not losing out on bigger opportunities because of their inability to produce quality aflatoxin safe peanut. So in summary, using the improved practices results in yield between 20 to 35%. Physical quality is improved by 95%. Sorting out of peanut is also reduced up to 90%. And aflatoxin is also reduced up to 99%. So in conclusion, using improved field practice, tarpaulin drying, hermetic storage provides a more holistic approach to produce and market good granules with acceptable aflatoxin levels. This model, when combined with other resistant planting materials, can be used to improve the production and market value of other cereals and legumes. Thank you so much for your attention.